Namaskara. In today's video, let us look at the methods of teaching the concept of fractions in an enjoyable and joyful way, and also look at how the teachers should teach and how children should learn it. The objective of this video is clarity of the concept and procedural fluency. How can both these objectives be brought about in children is what we look into. They should have learnt this concept before their fifth grade. According to NCERT, the dimensions of the fractions concept that are to be learnt by the children are as follows. Generally, why is the concept of fractions considered a tough one for children to understand? There are two reasons for this. The children might not have understood the division lesson well. That is, if they are given a division problem to be solved and the tables appear in their mind, trying to do division without knowing how to do it. One more thing is not understanding the language of fractions. That is, if I use words like denominator, numerator, etc., without them knowing the language of fractions, children will not get the concept of fractions. They will get into a completely different concept. Now, let us look at the outline or the framework that the teachers have to follow while teaching the concept of fractions. Fraction is nothing but a continuation of the division concept. That is, if I have to learn the fractions concept well, I should have a deep understanding of division. One more important aspect is the language of fractions. If this terminology is not learnt well, or if one is not able to express correctly in the language of fractions, children will find it extremely difficult. And fractions need not be taught in one particular method. We can use various methods to teach this concept. When we learn fractions, we divide a given object into equal parts. Meaning, in fractions, the term dividing, the word dividing means dividing in equal portions. For example, if a slab or a glass or a mirror falls down and breaks into pieces, it gets divided, but it is not divided equally. When we divide a full object in equal quantity, those equal divisions are the variants of that complete object or fraction. You can choose to teach fractions using the division method as well. Because as teachers, it is very important for us to understand if the children have a good knowledge of the division lesson, then it will be easy for them. Another point is fractions need not always be done with one full object. It can be done with a group of objects as well. From this group of 20 blue rings, if I take 3 away, that is, I have taken 3 away from this entire group of 20. That is, I can draw a variant even from a pile or group. Now, these are already divided from the group, but it is a part of the whole group. I have taken 5 from 20. This is also a fraction.